Good morning, students. Today, let's move to a physics topic, that is electric current and its effects. So, let's start our class. What is electric current? Yes, we already know electric current or electricity. And what are the different effects of electric current? And how these effects help some of the instruments to work? All these things are discussing in this particular chapter. What are the things we are discussing? What is electricity or electric current, or what are the different effects of electric current and how this effects helps some of the instruments to work. What is electricity or electric current? Yes, the flow of charge. The flow of charge. From where? Yes, the flow of charge from high potential to a lower potential is known as electricity or electric current. What is electric current or electricity? The flow of charge from high potential to a lower potential is known as electricity or electric current. You all know that in order to flow the electricity or electric current, what do you want to do? Yes, you want to switch on a key. When we switch on, the electricity starts to flow. At that time, what happens? If you switch on the bulb will glow. And if you switch on a fan, the fan starts to spin. Again, when we switch off, what happens? The flow of electricity or electric current stops and the bulb will diminish. So, when we allow the electric current to flow, the electric current may flow through various paths. We know that we are using wires in our home. So, this electricity is passing through various paths. And the path of the electricity or the way of the electricity through which the electric current pass or flow is known as electric circuit. What is electric circuit? The path of the electricity or the way of the electricity through which this electricity is passing or flowing, and this path is known as electric circuit. And the path of the electric current can be shown by a diagram using some symbols, and this path showing is known as electric circuit. Here we will discuss some of the symbols which are used for representing electric appliances. Such representation of, that is symbolic representation of flow of electric current, is known as circuit diagram. So what is a circuit diagram? The representation of, that is the symbolic representation of flow of electric current is known as circuit diagram. For drawing a circuit diagram, we can use many symbols. Now let us see the various symbols which are used in an electric circuit. The very simple component of an electric circuit is a cell or battery. Cell means we can't say cell as battery. Okay. So how will you represent a cell? Cell you can represent like this, a longer line and a smaller line. This indicates that it is a cell. The longer line indicates the positive terminal and the shorter line indicates the negative terminal of a cell. Cell means single cell. Cell can be represented by a longer line and a smaller line. So, what is a battery? Yes, when two or more cells are attached, we can see two or more cells, and that is two or more cells is called as battery. You can see in some devices like remotes, we are using one or two cells. We call it as battery. When two or more cells are arranged in a proper order, means positive of the first cell is connected with the negative of the other. This is known as battery. So what is battery? When two or more cells are arranged in a proper order, it is battery. Battery can be represented like this. Two cells means a longer line and a shorter line, again a longer line and a shorter line. Next, what is the next symbol you can see in a circuit? Yes, in a circuit you can see switch. So what is a switch? Switch is a device which is used to open or close a circuit, or on or off. To do on or off, we are using switch. How can we represent a switch? It is a key. So we are representing switch like this. This is the switch in off position. Here you can see one end of the wire is not attached with the other end. It is just like open. And how the switch is in on position? Yes, this is that you can see here. One end of the wire is connected with the other end. That is, one end is touching the other end. Then how can we represent a bulb? This is the symbol of a bulb. Then for a glowing bulb, it's like you can see some bigger and smaller lines. This means this bulb is glowing. And for wire, a symbol, a line, you can see. And some more symbols are there that you can study in upper classes. You can see these symbols we studied so far in your textbook. Now let us study simple circuits. Let us draw a simple circuit diagram using the symbols we studied now. Let us draw a torch. How will you draw the diagram of a torch? Yes, what are the things in a torch? Yes, you can see we are using wire. Then, yes, we can see cells or batteries. How many cells? 2 cells. So, 2 cells we want to draw. Then, for a torch, we can see a switch. Switch is there. And here we are drawing a switch in the off position. And a bulb is there. So, this is how we can draw a diagram of a torch. So, we can see here the switch is in the off position. That means the switch is not touching the other end. And this circuit is called an open circuit. Why this circuit is called an open circuit? Here the switch, one end of the wire is not touching the other end, and the current is not flowing through the wire. The switch is in the off position and the bulb is not glowing. So this is an open circuit. Now if the switch is in on position, how will be our circuit diagram? Yes, it's like this. That is, a wire is there and already 2 cells are there, but the switch is only changing. That is, switch is in the on position. And if the switch is in the on position, means yes, the electricity pass through the wire. And how will be the bulb? Yes, the bulb starts to glow like this. This is known as closed circuit. This is in a closed path and the electricity can pass through it and the bulb will glow. So this diagram is called a closed circuit. So what are the things we studied today? Yes, first electric current or electricity, that is flow of charges. Then some symbols. Then what is an electric circuit and the symbol circuits, that are open circuit and closed circuit.